What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Perfect Form Forever, where we talk anime, manga, and everything in between. What's up, everyone? I'm a little consistent. Nah, I got some time, so gotta bust out these videos. But today we're talking One Piece card game, the main character of this channel. But I just want to go through a few things since my case I'm breaking. Let's get to all the events that's happened since then and a little bit about what's going forward and where my mind's at right now. All right. So, well, let's go between now and August, I think 3rd, where I participated on an online treasure cup. Right. So, my main color has been yellow. It's been Katakuri. Last offline regionals in Texas and Dallas, Mystique, right? I did better than I thought I would. Happy with the result I got, even though I dropped. But happy with the wins I got. All is good, right? But for set 7, I was like, you know what? I want to try a new leader, and I've been really looking into Bonnie, right? Bonnie, because Lucci to me was just too difficult to understand and trash management. I didn't want to go through all that. So I said, you know what? Let me do Bonnie. Her ability is kind of straightforward for me. So let me, kind of dive down that and practice that, right? So here and there, I've been able to practice. And don't mind me if I look over here. That's my computer. I got some notes, but I've been able to practice. But one big thing that I didn't practice for is that I had a lot of family come and visit and stay over my house, and a lot of family on my wife's side, right? So her sister and her son. After that was her father, and currently my father's in town. So a lot of people's been visiting. So I didn't get the as much practice as I wanted with Bonnie, but I picked out a deck and I knew how to play the deck pretty much, right? And yeah, so Bonnie was, I was like, what, I'm comfortable with Bonnie. I get, again, me, I love to play the big bodies. So my deck had Zoro in it. Actually, let's do a little preview. Let's see if I can little preview of that deck real quick. Let's preview that deck real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you guys the deck real quick. I'm not gonna put my face in it because I don't feel like editing this video. But let me see if I can find the deck real quick. Was this it? Yeah. So let me switch over to that. Boom. So yeah. So this is the deck I played, right? I don't think I've ever showed you the deck I've ever played. I don't know. Who cares? So we got 4 Cavendish, 3 Apus, Izo, 2 kids, 3, sorry, Dofis, and you can see here 4 of this guy, 3 Zoros, boop, boop, boop. You guys get the picture, right? Kind of standard. So again, I like this list because I had the 3 Zoros, the 3 Dofis, 2 kids, and the 4 Hody Jones, the big bodies. I love playing big bodies, right? So I was, I knew, and I added this card because if I played my Bonnie effect, I draw 1, trash 1. So never happened, but just in case. So that's why I put this card in. That was kind of my thing. And everything else is pretty much standard. I had 2 Bonnies. That rest one hardly ever played it. It was pretty much a counter. But that was my list, right? So online regionals come up, and honestly, I was just not into it. Again, a lot of family over. I had to move my setup. The reason why I didn't record videos because I had to move this setup right here to a different room because this is the guest room. So I moved the setup in my room, master room, and when I was there, just not feeling it. And man, while playing, I played 4 rounds. I lost all of them. And the thing is, I didn't lose because I made mistakes or nothing like that. It's just my hand was not the. Ugh. it was just, I just bombed out, right? Just bombed out. And I wasn't feeling it at the same time. So I was like, you know what? Let me play these 4 rounds. If by the fourth round I'm not feeling it, I'm just gonna drop, right? And that's what happened. I just wasn't feeling it. I said, you know what? I can't do online events. I mean, this one I did it because it was on the Friday, and Fridays are easy for me to do. But I don't think I'll ever make my way. I'll take out of my day to do it on a weekend, right? The only time I do it on a weekend is if it's in person. So other than that, I mean, Play TCG had a whole weekend, especially that weekend, of online events, treasure cups, in person at Gen Con, I think it was called. So they were doing their thing. So I mean, shout outs to them. This one, the rounds I did went off without a hitch. Again, using the TCG, the Bandai app. Again, should be the standard. It seems like it is the standard with them. I'm not sure what other organizers, but it went smoothly for all I know. And yeah, nothing I could complain about. I just suck. And going on that I suck, I have officially, I'm making this official, I am dropping the green color. I played Yamato, I played Bonnie. I cannot do green anymore. I'm out. I am out of green. I can't do green. I'm going back to my favorite colors in this game, yellow and or black. Specifically, I'm right now, like when I mean I'm done with green, I took my deck, unsleeved it. That means I put it back where it's supposed to be. It's gone. The only deck I have built is my Katakuri one, and I still have my red purple Luffy one, which I just kind of keep in my closet. But my card deck, my deck case, whatever, Katakuri's still in there, and I'm gonna make a Moria deck, practice that, and learn how to play Lucci. So that one I'm actively doing. I'm not just saying it now. I'm actively playing Moria, understanding where I suck, and Lucci, and understanding the mechanics of it, how to do the combos and things like that. And that's one thing I've noticed why I suck so bad in this game is that I just like every move is a single move, right? I'm gonna play this card. Next thing you know, they do something to that card. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play this card. I'm gonna play that card. I'm learning how to do more combo things, right? And I know Lucci's a combo crazy person, and if you have this right hand, you can do the same thing with Moria, Gecko Moria. But I'm leaning in my black stance of things. I'm I'm still deciding if I'm gonna learn Red Purple Law, even though he might be iffy in the future. Might be, we'll see. But I'm definitely looking at Mori and Lucci and trying to understand how to play. I need to understand how to play these more meta decks, so when I go out, I'm more competitive. Because playing these decks I like ain't I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well doing that, so I gotta get with the program on that. And with that, again, this is before August 12th, where Japan announces their new updated ban list. That's been a talk of the town since they announced they were going to do a ban list. So I mean, it's been like over a month ago. They said, we're going to be banning some cards, or we're going to be shaking up the meta. A lot of people's guessing Mario's going to be on that list. Law is going to be on that list. Red Purple Law is going to be on that list. We got some cards that supports for Nami on that list. Who else? Nothing. I don't think anything yellow. This is pretty much Red Purple Law and maybe some black cards. But it's going to be interesting. One thing I can say is that a lot of people, hope there's no ban or just a restriction. But I don't know. The way they ban Sakazuki, they might just ban Law. Like, ban Law. Like, I don't mind the ban. It is what it like I said with the Sakazuki ban, it is what it is. But if they're gonna hit black, hit Moria so it makes his card cheaper. I still don't have the alternate art Gecko character card, so I need that. So being selfish, limit that. Ban Law, because none of the cards in that set I need. But Gekomori, if you ban that, that'll make it good for me to collect. But it's gonna be interesting, and the interesting part for me is when it hits the us in the West, right? The Western hemisphere of the world. When it hits us, and I guarantee they're gonna give the same time they gave Japan, which is gonna suck, but whatever. And yeah, so that's the big talk of the town. What I personally think, I'm not playing enough to even care. If something gets banned, restricted, I'll just roll with the punches. I'm not too invested in my deck to where it's like if you touch it, I'm gonna cry and go to Twitter or something like that. So we'll see what happens. If I'm able to, I'll make a video that night about the ban and what the talk of the town is. All right, so we got that out the way. What's the next thing I want to talk about? Oh, so Cardfest in Dallas. Lucky me. So I went to Cardfest in California earlier this year, and California is where I used to live in the LA area. So went out there, did my thing and all that good stuff, moved out here. And next thing you know, Cardfest is where I'm at again. So I definitely will be attending Cardfest. I might bring my family out to this one. I was able to. This one, I guess, is relatively easy to get into. It's not like a big old hassle like it was the last one. But again, a lot less people are going to be playing, I think, compared. Because you can play this one or the one in Florida, which I believe is later in 2 months or so. So we'll see how that is. But I will be playing the Last Chance Qualifier. I did get into that because in-person One Piece card game battles is my thing. So I do have the in-person tournament the end of this month, August 31st, I think. August 31st, last Saturday of this month. And in 2 weeks, the one in Dallas at the Card Fest, right? So that one I'm hoping to play. I will at least play Moria, but I'm hoping I could understand Lucci enough to be confident to play that, right? And both of them I plan on doing that. So I'm hoping for the best. And but yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to play. Again, I don't think I'll ever do an online event unless it's on Friday or Thursday. But I don't see myself doing an online event again. And also, Cardfest is, I believe, wait, let me see. I think it's the 13th of September. I'm looking at my phone real quick. Yeah, so it's the 14th, right? The Last Chance Qualifier is the 13th, which I'll be a part of, and Cardfest is September 14th. What's crazy is that Set 8, right? Set 8, right? Yeah, 7. Yeah, Set 8 comes out that same day, so I'm wondering if they're going to be selling that at the Set 8 comes out that Friday. So I'm wondering if they're going to be selling Set 8 at that event. That'll be interesting. And I'm hoping, like, I really hope I could get, like, I'm getting a case of this set, and I'm hoping I could get it that Friday. If I could get it that Friday, after that, I could record my case unboxing, do all that stuff, get all my cards together, go there and trade. If that would be the optimal way. Like, so I might have to call the place I'm buying it from and see if they can next day ship it, how much to do it. Like, I really wanted to get these cards to trade it because I don't know will be another opportunity to do this trading in this scale. So we'll see about that, right? So yeah, so that's Card Fest, Last Chance Qualifier. Your boy, again, I ain't good, but I'm good enough to go to these tournaments. And what else I need to talk about? So as you guys might have seen a few videos back, I posted my collection. Cool. One thing I do have to say is that the Set 8 will be the last case I'll be unboxing this channel. I won't be doing that for a while. And the reason for that is that the money's getting tight and I ain't got that free cash to be putting in the game like that. So one thing I'm doing to try to get back into that, because I do like doing it, is that I'm hustling to get my money up. So there's a few avenues I want to do to get my money up, but until then, I gotta, lay low on the cards. I'm still gonna collect, but I'm not gonna collect as fast, we'll say, as I'm doing it. So when set 9 comes out, and after that, I'll still be getting the alternate arts. I'll still be doing all that, but I'm not gonna get it as heavily as I've been doing it. Like, I'm almost completing sets, or I'm like, we'll say within 4 or 5 cards when the next set comes out. So that's a 3-month period. This one, I'm gonna take more of my time, let the prices go down a bit more, let Bandai hopefully ramp up production so it's easier to acquire cards, and let's see how things fluctuate as far as pricing, because right now set 6, Wings of the Captain, it's fairly cheap to get a box. Fairly cheap on the aftermarket to get a box. So I'm hoping we'll see how Temperament is for set 9 and, sets after that. But it seems like Bandai is slowly ramping up production. So I'm hoping for the best. And also, out of nowhere, they have a French version of this game. So French text boxes. So I'll be 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4 languages they're on, right? Korean, they got Japanese, of course, English, and French. So I'm wondering how that's gonna bode with the EU side of the game. I know for now they could use both languages, but kind of weird. But whatever. And that's about it. So yeah, so after this last case unboxing next month, I'm gonna calm down on that. It might be like all the other channels where it does like 1 or 2 boxes here and there and things like that. So I'll be doing that for a little bit until I'm able to get my money back up. And as soon as I do that, I'll buy a case, back to the old routine. But right now I need to use my money for better things than this hobby, right? What else? We got that. Also, there was, I guess in Japan, the big thing, they're on the premium set, the reprint set. They're on that. No, I'm not getting a case of it. I never was interested in this set. That set, like, I'm even debating if I'm getting any boxes for that one. There's a lot of cool cards for that as far as alternate arts, but I'm not going to be chasing this one. It seems like the price is going to be through the roof as far as these alternate arts, but I'll get like 1 or 2 boxes, show you guys, and I'm just going to wait for the next set to come out. Like, that was my thinking when I saw the pre-orders come up, or at least on my side. So I'm not too excited for that set. So you won't see much from me on that one. But I will be talking about set 9 and all that good stuff when it comes out. And also, I'm also trying to figure out where am I in this space? What kind of content creator I want to be in this space, since the collection stuff and the case breaking, I'm not going to be able to do it. So we'll see. You'll see if I go more down the social media realm, like Twitter and things like that. But your boy ain't winning anything, so no one's going to listen to me. But I don't know. I could give colorful commentary that I'm not afraid to offend people with, because, I personally was going at Play TCG hard. And I personally think that it was my small voice that got them to act right. So we'll see. It's all in fun, but definitely there'll be some changes coming up. Again, can't do what I do forever without having the back ends for it. So I'll make it up, get things rolling on the good end, and that's it. We just talking life stuff, what's going on. But I'll catch you in the next one, right? I don't think there's anything else, right? No, notes, covered all that, so we good. Catch you on the next one. Oliver Williams, Perform Forever. Appreciate you watching as usual. Peace.